So, hey everyone, today we are going to discuss a problem and the name of the problem is pattern 4. Okay, so what do we need to do in this problem? Actually, we have to take input for n, and for that n, we need to print a pattern. So let me discuss what about the what kind of pattern we need to print. Okay, so for example, if we are considering a case where the value of n is 5. Okay, so for that n, what kind of pattern we need to print is we need to print in the first line. We need to print actually if the value of n is 5, it means we our code run till 5, and for those 5 we have 5 lines. Okay, so this one is our first line, this one is goes second, this one goes again the third, again the fourth, again the fifth. So we are having 5 lines. Okay, and for these 5 lines we need to print something. Okay, so for example, in the first line what we need to print is we need to print simple n stars. Okay, n star. In the next line what we need to do, we need to print n minus 1 stars. Okay, and with that n minus 1 we need to print a space here. Okay, in the next line what we need to do is we need to print, that is what we need to print, that is n minus 2 stars. Okay, so it means 3 star. We need to print 3 stars separated with a space, and we need to print 2 spaces. Okay, in the next line what we need to do is we need to print how much star. In the previous we have printed 3 stars, so in the next we need to print two stars. Okay, so we are going to print that as 2 stars, and with those 2 we need to print 3 spaces. So with each of the line the value of the space is increasing and the value of the star is decreasing. Okay, what is happening with when we are moving towards when we are moving forward, what is happening, the value of space is increasing and star is decreasing. Okay, so the same thing going to be here, and in this line what will happen here, we need to print 4 spaces and we need to print a single star. So like this kind of pattern we need to print. Okay, so let's assume like this is, it's like this. So visualize this pattern. So let's see this pattern here. So we are printing 5 stars, 4 stars, this one 5 star, 4 star, 3 star, 2 star, and a single star. 5 star, 4 star, 2 star, 3 stars, 3 stars, 2 stars, and 1 star, and a single star. It means, so we need to print a pattern like this. How we are going to approach for this problem? Actually, how much line we need to print? Firstly, we need to discuss about the lines. So we are having n lines, so n, the value of n is 5. So we need to print 5. We need to perform some operations for how much number of lines, that depends on it. We have to perform some operation for n number of lines. Okay, and for these n values, for these and those n lines, what I need to do, I need to do something. So what I need to do is, let's we discuss it here. For example, my space value initially it was 0, and in the my star value, it was initially what, it was equals to equals to n. So it was n, it was equals to n. So how much star initially I have? So initially I'm having n stars, so that is n star, that is the value of n is 5. So I'm having 5 stars. And how much spaces I'm having 0 spaces, 0 spaces. Okay, so what I'll do here, I need to print spaces, so I'm printing those. So in the first line I'm not having any space, so the zero space means we don't need to print any space, and the value of star is n, so I'm printing n stars. In the next line what will happen, in the next line we are having how many now the value of space will increases, so the space will become 1, and in the next line the value of star will reduces, so the star will become n minus minus. So n minus minus means it will become 4. So I need to print firstly we need to print spaces. So this one we have printed spaces, and in the next after that we need to print star followed by a space. So this one space, there is space, this is space. Actually we need to print spaces in between the star as well as in between the space and star. Okay, so we need to remind of these things. So let's move on toward the code part first, and if you'll get the approach, just simply pause the video and go do it by yourself. And if you didn't get anything, that come over here again and you can see the solution. Okay, so I'm just coding here from here. What I have taken input for n, and for this n what I'm going to do is I'm just making 2 variable, that is space. I'm initializing space with 0, and I'm making variable that is star, and star is equals to n. And for these 2 values what I'm going to do is I'm just printing those values. So what I'm doing is, for int I equals to 1, till I less than n, I less than equals to n, and I plus plus. So the value here I'm having n lines, so in this line I have to perform some operation. So this loop is simply for the lines. Okay, in this line what I need to print is, I need to print first spaces, but I need to print first, that is spaces. So I'm going to print the spaces first. So I'm going to do is, how I'm going to do is, I'll make a variable j, and for that j, I'll start with 1. So what I'm doing is I'm just making it like space, and it's like this one. And within this, what I'll do, I'll just print spaces value. Okay, so this will go like system.out.print. This will print. I'm not using ln statement. I hope you'll get why I'm not using ln, because I need to this is for the single line, and in each line I need to print something in that line in a single line. For example, if I'm printing spaces star for first line, so I need to print spaces star in these line particular. For example, if I'm talking about the second line, so I need to print space star in this second line only. Okay, so I'm not going to change the line for this star or this space as well as. Okay, so for that I'm using print statement, and what I need to print is I need to print first spaces, so I'm just printing spaces. Okay, and after printing that, what I'm doing is I need to print stars. So how I'll do that, I need to print star, so I'm printing star, and after that I need to print space. Okay, so I have almost done the thing. Now what I need to do, again what I need to do, I need to just now again what I need to do is I need to increase the value of space, and I need to decrease the value of star. Okay, so the same thing I'm going to do here. Let's run this code, but I have just forgotten one more thing, that is after performing a operation in a particular line, I need to change a line, because whenever I have done with the third line, we need to do with with some operation with the fourth line. So for that we need to change line. So that's the same thing we are going to do here. That is system dot out dot. Let's run it code. So they were having some space issues. Okay, I need to print star here. So this was just to issue with this. Now it's working fine. Let's submit that code. It got submitted. I hope you like the video. If you like the video and solution, please hit the like button. Thanks. We'll meet. Let's meet out in the next video. Okay. So bye. Till then, bye bye.